Greetings once more, dear friends. Frankie Dragon back once again with a slightly unexpected unboxing. Wasn't anticipating this to arrive until next week, but this came in from 88 Films and is their upcoming Fong Sai Yuk collection. Fong Sai Yuk Parts 1 and Part 2, directed by Corey Yun. A pretty glorious box set, available in two different versions. There's a 4K version and a regular Blu-ray. I just got the regular Blu-ray. Funds are always a little bit more scarce this time of the year as we get closer and closer to Christmas, but I definitely wanted to pick up the box set because it has one of my dear friends has done the commentaries for it, and we'll get into that in due course. But let's take a little look inside the box and see what we get and what's on the discs. Okay, so we get our super reflective bit of plastic out of the way, and we can see there's this quite nice sort of foil sheen to the front and the back of the box. Glorious artwork, courtesy of Kung Fu Bob O'Brien. Really stoked to see Kung Fu Bob doing more stuff for 88 Films. He did the beautiful work on the Project A collection, which was a US only release on 4K and on Blu-ray, and this time round sees him turning his incredibly gifted hands to the maestro Jet Li. This time round though, we've gone with two digipacks inside. Or I say they 88 Films have gone with two digipacks inside, a slightly different format than we've seen from them before. I've seen a little bit of kickback from it online. I'm kind of into it. It gives us a little bit more real estate for Bob's artwork, and two glorious covers there for the two movies. And we're obviously getting Part 1, and inside our little digi, and with the original Hong Kong poster on the inside. Neat, I like it. And Part 2, same deal. So we get our original poster on the inside, and more Bob artwork on the discs. Very cool indeed. And we also have a little book, which we'll get to in a second, and what looks to be an extra large poster with Bob's artwork for Part 2 on one side and Part 1 on the other side. Absolutely fantastic. Very cool having more Bob posters. I know loads of people who race to put these all up on their wall. And inside our little book we are getting a beautiful little sketch. That's the one that we see from the front cover, along with some stills from the film. Our cast and crew notes for Part 1 and Part 2. Then James Oliver writes Yun Kuei, Jet Li and the family fun of Fong Sai Yuk. Then we're getting Paul Bramhall writing a retrospective look into Jet Li's portrayal of Fong Sai Yuk. And then David West writing Fong Sai Yuk inventing history and the hero who wasn't there. Nice to get three different articles in there to dive into. On disc-wise, there is quite a bit. I mentioned my buddy Frankie has been heavily involved. So Frankie from Times Square Kung Fu has recorded audio commentaries for both of these. He's joined by different people across the two tracks. So he's joined by Chris Pogliali, the author of These Fists Break Bricks for Part 1. Then he's joined by his co-host over from Times Square Kung Fu, Peter Glakowski, on the commentary for Part 2. We also get the theatrical trailers for both films. Hit Hard and Fly High, an interview with director Corey Yun Kuei. The Pen is Mightier Than the Sword, an interview with the writer Jeff Lau. Then it's mentioning the individual digipacks and double-sided poster and the 40-page booklet, which we took a look at. Both of these are brand new 4K restorations. Very intrigued to see how they look. Let me know in the comments down below if you're opting for the 4K release or if you're kind of going for the regular Blu-ray release. I had a bunch of 88 credits built up over the last few months from getting all their new Shaw Brothers titles, so this ended up only costing me, I think, £8, which is an absolute bargain. But yeah, very excited to jump into the movies. We'll try and do a review in due course if I get around to it. There's so much happening at this time of year. It's a busy time, but I thank all of you very much for watching this, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.